Oh, my first really bad bomb. I've seen a lot of like really great mainland comedians. I think I gave them a lot of credit because, they come from places like LA, New York, like that's like, where comedy is booming. So I got to be on this show with two comics from the mainland. It was like an all military crowd, I remember. I don't think I'm their kind of humor because when I performed, I had silence all the time. And I think it was like it was a year into doing comedy. So I was still a baby. And the only time they laughed is when I said, "Oh, I'm bombing." And I'm like, "Oh God." Yeah, it stung. It was awful. I think after the show, I cried. Yeah, I had that feeling like, oh, maybe this is not for me. Like, I can't even appeal to these kinds of people. Like, how am I going to appeal to everyone else? So I do remember not doing comedy for a while after that. I can't remember how long it was. I remember I was in Savers, actually. This lady comes up to me and she said, "I saw you perform at Hawaiian Brian's and I thought you were really funny." I'm like, "Oh, thank you." And then that made me think like, okay, maybe I'm not as bad as I'm making myself out to be. Just that one lady, like that was enough for me to be like, okay, I'll try again.